What's going on, people? Another video on the Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury fight. I want to talk about it from the Tommy Fury angle. Tommy Fury deserves credit. And here's why. Stick with me. People are going to say, oh, he's crying. He beat Jake Paul. What's the big deal? This and that. In a vacuum, beating Jake Paul might not be the most impressive thing when you put it on paper that this guy has been boxing since he was 6 years old and the guy you're fighting has been boxing only for a few years. I get that. But the amount of pressure that was put on Tommy Fury by the fans, by the boxing community, and most importantly, by his family was immense. And the most amount of pressure a person could have in their life, in my opinion, is letting their family down. And the Furies, they're fighting people. Not just Tyson Fury, not just John Fury, Hughie Fury, the uncle, his cousin, the uncle, Peter Fury. They have a long lineage of bare knuckle fighters that have fought over time, and they take a lot of pride in being able to fight. They're fighting people. This meant everything to him, and if he lost this fight, it would have been so embarrassing for him. And he would never be able to live it down. People would say, Tommy fumbles, you let the Fury name down, you're not a real Fury, this and that. I don't think they really would have made him stay in Saudi Arabia, and I don't think he really would have had to change his name. But the embarrassment of letting your family down is so great that that pressure has to be weighing on him every single day leading up to the fight. And I even thought he was a little bit nervous. He looked a little bit nervous going into the fight. I looked at him, I was like, he looks a little nervous. But he handled himself like a professional, and he won the fight. And that's the thing about the Furies. They rise to the occasion, don't they? And he rose to the occasion. You got to give him that. Tommy Fury not only had the pressure of his family pressure, but now you have the pressure of fighting Jake Paul, him trolling you, him betting. You pulled out once, you pulled out twice. People are saying you're afraid. And he even spoke about it. Everywhere where he would go out, he would get made fun of. Oh, you're afraid of Jake Paul. You're afraid of Jake Paul. Even when he was with his wife, you're afraid of Jake Paul. You can't do this. You can't do that. He silenced all the critics yesterday. And I understand why he cried after the fight, because he went through a lot. And that's difficult for a guy who's never had a main event fight to then go and have all the pressure on him like that. Naturally, you're going to have tears of joy. And it's not crying in the sense of you're like, mourning someone's loss, or you're, crying because you're angry. It's like a relief cry. It's like an overwhelming cry, like, wow, I did it. And there have been other great athletes that have cried in the past too, so I don't want to hear people just, singling him out. Michael Jordan, he cried when he won his first championship. LeBron James, he cried after he won the championship for the Cavs. Floyd Mayweather, he cried when he won his first championship, beating Janelle Hernandez. Floyd Mayweather, after his first pay-per-view fight, one of my favorite boxing fights, performances, Mayweather was crying, he's like, God is great, God is great. He was crying because he had put so much into that fight. He had talked so much trash that he was going to do this and that to Arturo Gatti. And I think he had some kind of a, legal case going on during the fight, which had also kind of, made it a little bit tougher on him. And people may have been saying certain things. And when you overcome all that and you win, you just let it all out. So credit to Tommy Fury. He deserves major credit for winning this fight. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.